Hidden beneath a fortress of dangerous spikes lies the ocean's most coveted treasure.
From the dark seabed to the tables of the world's elite, every gram of this golden delicacy requires surgical precision.
Known as the foie gras of the sea, its processing is an art form perfected over generations.
But before the luxury, there is the harvest. Millions of pounds, gathered by hand. Welcome to the high-stakes world of the Sea Urchin factory.
Our process begins in the icy, nutrient-rich coastal waters, where these echinoderms thrive on kelp forests.
Harvested individually by divers, the catch must be handled with care to prevent the delicate roe inside from bruising.
Upon arrival at the processing facility, speed is the only rule. The uni must be processed while still alive to ensure premium grade.
The intake line is a river of spikes. Thousands of urchins enter the facility every hour during peak season.
A preliminary high-pressure seawater bath removes ocean debris and sand, preparing the exterior for the breaking room. Automated graders sort the catch by size. Only the largest urchins contain the substantial roe lobes required for the A-grade market.
Quality control begins immediately. Any urchin that has perished during transport is discarded, as the roe degrades instantly upon death.
Every batch is weighed and tagged. This lot will produce the gold label uni, destined for high-end sushi bars.
A quick thermal shock in ice water lowers the urchin's metabolism, firming up the roe inside for easier extraction.
Now, they enter the heart of the factory, the breaking room, where the armored shell must be breached.
The roe is naturally entangled with the digestive system. Workers must coarsely separate the waste while the product is still raw and firm.
Each urchin contains exactly 5 lobes. In the industry, complete unbroken lobes are the difference between premium grade and processing paste.
The empty calcified shells are discarded, often crushed and returned to the ocean to help rebuild reef structures or used for agricultural calcium.
As the baskets fill, the scale of the operation becomes clear. This is thousands of dollars of raw product in a single container.
But the extraction is only the beginning. The roe is currently covered in slime and debris.
Before fine cleaning, the roe is soaked in a mild alum solution. This is the secret to maintaining that firm, structural integrity you see in sushi bars.
Without this step, the roe would melt into a liquid mess within hours. The alum firms the outer membrane just enough to withstand handling.
Now begins the most labor-intensive stage. Every single piece of uni is inspected by hand to remove microscopic impurities.
Tiny fragments of the gut or spine often cling to the crevices. These must be surgically removed without puncturing the delicate meat.
A single grain of shell can ruin the customer's experience. This process relies entirely on human vision and dexterity. No machine can do this.
Consistency is key. A quick rotation ensures even texture on all sides, preventing bottom sogginess in the final box.
With the water gone, imperfections have nowhere to hide. Any lobe that lost its shape during drying is pulled from the premium line.
The perfect uni has a natural, oily sheen. It looks like a gemstone, wet yet solid.
The batch is now graded and tagged. These trays are ready for the most artistic stage of the process. They entered as fragile organs. They emerge as structural ingredients, ready for the master packers.
The arrangement is complete, 250 grams of perfection. But looking good isn't enough. It must meet the strict export weight standards.
Sold by the gram, accuracy is law. If a box is underweight by even a fraction, it cannot leave the factory.
Every box is calibrated. A filler piece is sometimes added to ensure the customer never receives less than what they paid for.
The lid is not nailed shut, it is held by high-tension bands. This allows buyers at the market to quickly peek inside to inspect the quality.
Efficiency dictates the flow. Boxes are grouped into bundles of 5, creating a stable brick of product ready for the master carton. For the next leg of the journey, the wood offers no protection against the heat. We must transition to high-density styrofoam vaults.
Temperature fluctuation is fatal. A foundation of non-melting gel packs creates a stable microclimate that will last for 48 hours.
The fit is engineered to be tight. Any movement during turbulence could bruise the roe, so the boxes are locked in by friction.
A final breathable layer is added, followed by a top layer ice pack. The uni is now sandwiched in cold, protected from every angle.
The vault is closed. The air inside is now trapped, creating a self-sustaining refrigerator for the long flight ahead.
An automated sealer applies the final tamper-proof tape. Once this seal is broken, it will be in the hands of an African-American male chef.
Tokyo to New York, Hokkaido to Paris. These boxes are destined for the finest restaurants on the planet. The pallet is built. Thousands of dollars of inventory sit on a single skid, waiting for the cold chain logistics team. The pallet is sealed in a plastic cocoon. This isn't just for stability. It creates an additional thermal barrier against the outside world.
A digital data logger is inserted. It records the temperature every minute. If the mercury rises above 4 degrees Celsius, the entire shipment is rejected.
The cold chain must never be broken. The transfer from warehouse to truck happens in seconds to prevent thermal shock. Once inside, the cargo is locked in darkness. The refrigeration unit hums, maintaining a steady Arctic climate.
The clock is now ticking. Fresh uni has a shelf life of only a few days. The race to the international airport begins immediately. At the terminal, perishable goods are given VIP status. They skip the long queues, moving straight to the tarmac.
Modern security scanners verify the contents without opening the seal. The boxes remain untouched.
Within hours of leaving the water, the Sea Urchin is being loaded into the belly of a wide-body jet.
Next stop, the fish markets of Toyosu, New York, and Hong Kong.
Upon arrival, customs clearance is rapid. The chefs are already waiting.
The journey ends here. In the hands of a master itame, the industrial product transforms into culinary art.
The seal is broken. The chef inspects the packaging, looking for signs of temperature abuse. The box is cold to the touch. The veil is lifted. The preservation techniques worked perfectly. The lobes are distinct, firm, and radiating a deep sunset orange.
This is the mark of quality. Inferior uni melts into a puddle. This grade stands tall, proving the moisture extraction was successful.
From the pasta plates of Italy to the rice bowls of Tokyo, this ingredient transfers, prized by chefs.
It is often described as the butter of the sea, a flavor that combines the salinity of the ocean.
But for every golden box, there is a shell returned to the reef. The process is a careful balance between it.
As one shipment lands in New York, another harvest begins in the icy waters of the north. The cycle of the Sea Urchin factory never stops. From a spiky fortress to a golden delicacy, this is the incredible journey of the Sea Urchin.